What's up, YouTube? Back again for another album review, and today I'll be reviewing, it's pretty easy to tell I'm going to be reviewing today considering you can see the album, but I'm going to be reviewing a debut album from one of the most criminally underrated bands of all time, being Bad Company, and this is their debut album, Bad Company, self-titled album. This was the first album released on Swan Song Records. This was released in 1974, and Bad Company, I've always just thought they were always great and just completely underrated, like in the annals of rock history. I mean, a lot of people think they're great and they're legendary, but I don't think they quite get enough credit. And this album is about as good of a debut album as you can get. There's just so many of their biggest songs are on this album, so I'll go ahead and get into the track listing here. This is their self-titled debut album. First song listed on the back, Can't Get Enough. Great song, very, very recognizable song you've heard on rock radio stations for 40 years. I mean, Can't Get Enough's really good. It's a great intro to the album too. It's a very good opener. So Can't Get Enough's a really good song. I mean, everybody knows that song that's listened to rock radio stations. So great song to start out. Then we have probably, well, either my second or first favorite on the album, Rocksteady. This is an awesome song. Rocksteady is one of my favorite songs probably ever. I love the guitar riff. I love Paul Rodgers' voice throughout it. This is a great song. Absolutely killer song. I've always loved Rocksteady. It's always been one of my favorite songs from them, and one of my favorite songs probably in general. So Rocksteady's awesome. I can't, overstate that enough. Great song. Then we have Ready for Love. This is another just massively known song from them. Very good song. Not quite as good as Rocksteady, but still, Ready for Love's a really good song. Really catchy, recognizable. So, I mean, that's all you can say about it. Hold that thought. Alright, I'm back. My alarm always goes off in inopportune times, but yeah, Ready for Love's a great song. Next song, Don't Let Me Down. This song's pretty good. Not the Beatles. This isn't the Beatles song, Don't Let Me Down. Not quite that good, but Don't Let Me Down's pretty good. It gets really, really repetitive after a while, so that's really my only complaint about the song, but the rest of the song's pretty good. Not a great song, but still not bad, so it's alright. Pretty good song, I guess. Nowhere near like the Beatles, Don't Let Me Down, but pretty good. Then, side 2 kicks off with Bad Company, the song. And this song is killer. Just another massively known song from them. I've always get a kick out of Bad Company, from Bad Company, off of the album Bad Company. I just think that's so cool that they did that. And this song is absolutely killer. This is probably my favorite on the album. Bad Company is an amazing song. I mean, it's just one of the staples of rock radio stations for, like I said, since this album came out, so 40 plus years even. So Bad Company is an awesome song. Cannot, recommend it enough. And the next song, The Way I Choose. This is a pretty good song. It kind of gets lost in the shuffle a little bit, but The Way I Choose is a pretty good song. It's not quite as, obviously it doesn't really stand up to some of the other songs on here, but it's still nothing remotely negative to complain about. It's a pretty good song. Then we have another really big song from them, Moving On. And Moving On is a great song. Another just completely recognizable song. This is a really catchy song. Paul Rodgers' voice throughout this whole album is just great, and Moving On's really good. Not quite as good as, say, Bad Company or Rocksteady, but still very good song. It's everybody's heard for, years so on the radio. So Moving On's really good. Then we have the album's closer, Seagull. I love this song. This is a very, very underrated song. Acoustic, kind of slower paced song. I absolutely love this song. Seagull is awesome. I mean, it gets very undervalued from this album, considering, all the other massive songs on it. So Seagull is an awesome song. I love it to death. Very, very good way to close the album. Very typical of a closer kind of song, slower pace, kind of acoustic driven. It's a great, great song there. So yeah, that's all the songs on Bad Company, and this album is just great. I mean, Bad Company, like I mentioned before, I consider them a highly underrated band of all time. I mean, they're really good, obviously, and have been, they're a legendary band, but I just think that they're just, very underrated, criminally underrated even. So, Bad Company, great album, great band. As far as my rating goes for this album, I'd probably give it a 9, or probably a 9 out of 10. I don't know if I could give it a 9.5, but at least a 9, considering all the massive songs on this. There's really only 1 or 2 songs that aren't up to par with the rest of the album, so this is just a great album, almost a perfect debut album, so awesome stuff. So yeah, that was my review of Bad Company's self-titled album, debut album. Thank you all for watching, and more videos will be up in the future. Thanks for watching.